What's up, guys? Hope you all are having an amazing day. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I did a shoot and shared it with you guys. So today we're going to be talking about a concept shoot that I did over the weekend. And maybe if this video is not too long, I will also share with you guys a shoot that I did with my buddy Malik. It's been a while since we featured Malik on the channel. So I had this idea a while ago, and in this idea I was seeing, or I was envisioning, somebody in whatever location, whatever place that I put them, but with balloon, surrounded around, like balloons around them, like kind of floating. So having that concept that comes with how I'm going to execute it. And so after the idea was developed, then I have to find the props for it. So like I said, there was going to be balloons in the shoot. I want them to float, and so the only way to make balloons float is to get helium. And so we went out and purchased a helium, and then I already had some balloons in the house, but those were a little bit smaller and I wanted some bigger balloons. So we ended up getting some more balloons and more bigger balloons and different colors that I didn't have, or that we didn't have in the house. So then, now that the props is out of the way, then the outfit. When I had the idea for the concept for the shoot, I had a very straightforward outfit that I wanted to shoot with, and I have kind of shot with a similar outfit where I did with Stacey's a long time ago, I think 3 years ago, and actually I have that photo on my wall right now. It was just like a one color piece, jacket and a skirt, so like a suit jacket and a skirt. I was looking out for either green outfit or red outfit, leaning more towards the green. And then also, like, if you have been watching this channel for a while, most of my conceptual shoot, I like to kind of lean towards the vintage look, the vintage vibe. And so I had a specific kind of outfit look in my mind. And so over the weekend, actually 2 weeks ago, I had family in town from Canada for a naming ceremony that we did, that I actually will be making a video about that, talking about some new chemicals and a new light meter that I have acquired. So family wanted to go shopping, so I thought, I'll use that opportunity to find the outfit for the shoot. And went to a few places, and then we ended up going to Marshall's. Now, when it comes to shoot like this, it is very tricky finding outfit, because sometimes you'll be lucky and you find the outfit, and that outfit kind of inspires the shoot. Whereas in this situation, when you already have the outfit in mind, going out and looking for it, you will either have to pay way much for it, or you'll be lucky to find it cheaper somewhere. So luckily for me, luckily for us, we ended up going to Marshall's, and whilst we were walking through the aisles, I could see in my peripheral something like a green fabric, and I quickly went there and pulled it out, and oh boy, it was exactly what I was looking for. And prior to this, I had already searched on Instagram for the model that I was going to shoot with, and I found Vika on Instagram and told her about the concept and the idea, and showed her some of my work, so she will be familiar with the kind of work that I do and what we will be doing. And so I'd already discussed with her, her size and all that. So when we found the outfit, it was just perfect. It was the size. It's crazy how you go out searching for something, and you just like happen to find exactly what you were looking for, which rarely happens. Then comes with, after finding the outfit, the location that I wanted this shoot to be at. I had already had an idea of where I want this to be, which is like on top of a parking garage with the city behind it as the backdrop. And there is two locations in mind. There is a parking garage in at the Columbus State College, but unfortunately, they've put fence around it, and so it was kind of a bummer. I wish they hadn't done that because it's really an amazing view. And the second location in mind was a new building that they've put up in the west side of Columbus, so west side of downtown Columbus, the Franklinton area, and that you are looking at downtown from the west, so you're looking at the east side, and it's also an amazing look and view and location. A group of us photographers have walked around that area and actually ended up on top of that parking garage, and I think that was where I started having the idea for this shoot because of how bright and open the space was. So that gives us the location that we're going to shoot at. And because there is a lot of colors in this shoot, a lot of vibrant colors, I wanted it to be all natural light, sunlight, and then also like on top of the parking garage when the sun is up in the sky, the concrete just kind of bounces the light back. So it was just the perfect location to shoot this at. Most of the time when I'm doing concept shoots, I like to shoot with my 4x5 because I get one or two frames and I'm done. But in this shoot, I wanted to shoot multiple frames. I chose to shoot with my Mamiya RB67, and then of course the film that I ended up shooting with, or I knew I was gonna shoot with, is the almighty Portra 400. When I found Vika and talking with her on Instagram about the shoot, I thought she was Columbus based, but ended up she lived 2 hours away from me in Cleveland. So we couldn't shoot the date and the day that we wanted to do the shoot. We had to postpone, even though that day was the perfect weather for the shoot. But unfortunately we couldn't shoot because she had to drive 2 hours, and prior to driving 2 hours, she needed time in advance to get ready, and then of course once she gets here we had to like get ready for the shoot, style, do the hair, do makeup and all that. So time wasn't really on our side, and so we had to postpone the shoot to a different day. And shooting on a different day, the day that she was available to shoot, the weather wasn't looking so promising. But I always go for it. You never know, sometimes things, the way you plan things doesn't go as it's supposed to, but it ends up going in your favor. And then sometimes too it doesn't at all. So I just accept it as it is and make the shoot happen. And if it doesn't really come out how I envision it, don't mind reshooting over and over again until I have the exact image that I have in my head. So on the day of the shoot, she drove 2 hours, which I really, really appreciate her doing that. Vika, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you for making the drive, 2 hours of drive with her friend. And that was the first time we were meeting. And so she drove all the way here, and we, prepared. Shout out to Anna, always styling the shoots and making sure the outfit is always on point and the hair and makeup looks good. So we did all that here and then drove to the location. And on our way to the location, the clouds wasn't looking that great. But like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do. Everybody is here, so we have to make this shoot happen. And so when we got at the location, yeah, it was kind of drizzling and it wasn't looking very promising. So we scattered the location, the parking garage for a little bit, and I realized I wouldn't be able to shoot on top of it. One, I have lost the sunlight that I needed for the shoot, and then two, it's raining. Three, um, because like I said, I want the balloons to be floating. But if you let a balloon float without having it some sort of tied down, it's just gonna float and float away. And at that point, you don't have any balloon. And so the idea that I came up with was to tape them to the ground. But it's raining, and so you cannot tape it down. Well, maybe I could, but this concept didn't have rain in it. Like I said, I was seeing sunshine. And so yeah, we couldn't shoot there. We just couldn't shoot on top of the parking garage. And so Anna suggested, what if we go on the bottom level and try to shoot it there? So we drove down to the bottom level, the next level below, and even though, like I said, I needed the sunlight. One, we sunlight is gone, but we were also losing light, and so quickly we got everything out. We had to blow the balloons on the location, tied it up, and then tape it on the floor. Just mapping where each balloon is going to go. I had already like placed Vika where I wanted her to stand. Just using there is, in the parking garage there is the arrows that direct you where you are driving to, and it's on the floor. So I had to incorporate it in it to make it make sense. There was an exit sign above. I had to put it in there to also make it make sense. So, and then behind Vika there is this box on the wall which was ugly. Of course I could shoot and just like, Photoshop it out, but I tried to make things perfect on location and less work in post production. So I placed her in the location that she will be blocking the box in the background. I realized that one, I had forgotten my shutter cable, and so I couldn't shoot very slow shutter speed. And then two, the lighting there wasn't that great, so I had brought my light with me just in case we got there and it got dark, or like, we didn't have sun, and so I could use my flash. So I brought my Godox 8300 Pro with me, and I took several shots with and without the light. And at the end of the day, I think it kind of worked out. Like I said, the exact picture that I had in my mind wasn't what we shot, but it kind of worked out. Everything just kind of worked out. Another thing that happened was, it started because it was raining. The wind started picking up, and so the balloons were not staying straight. They were kind of falling off to the side. And as usual, like I said, I have to always adapt to the environment and what is going on. So we had this idea of letting Vika kind of like tilt to the direction of the balloons, and try to create an image with that. It was a little bit of a challenge, but it worked out. We got the shot. Was the shoot a success? I think it was. Like I said, it wasn't exactly how and what I was envisioning, but where the location that we chose to shoot, the lighting, everything just kind of worked out. I don't think I would want to reshoot it because I really, really love the outcome. I love the photo, how it turned out, the colors. I made it more warmer, and then vibrant colors, and Vika was awesome. Again, shout out to her for being a part of this. And even though we didn't have her wearing any shoes, we had socks on her, but she was barefoot basically. So shout out to her for driving 2 hours all the way here for the shoot, and being very patient and us adjusting to the weather condition. Huge thanks to Vika's friend that came with her, supporting and helping and assisting us on the shoot. A big thanks to Anna for always styling the shoot and being patient and doing crazy shoots and ideas with me, making my work a little bit easier. So yeah, that is it for the shoot. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe we will talk about the shoot I did with Malik in a different video, and share that with you guys. So I appreciate you watching. If you want to see my recent works, go check my website, kboateng.com. Recently, when I do shoots, it goes on my website first before they go on Instagram, which was even something that we were talking about. Vika was like, dude, you have to post your work on Instagram. I know, I try to post, but ever since I lost my account and then gained it back, I don't know, posting on Instagram these days, I feel like it's pointless. So if you want to see my work, if you want to see new works that I have been creating, go check my website, kboateng.com. If you would like to collect any of my images, I have mockups on there for you to see how it's gonna look. Buy prints from me. I have smaller prints that I'm offering as well, which is not high end size, so it's not bigger sizes, it's not my fine art pieces. But if you want to support me, support my channel, support my work, and you want to pick up small prints, I have a darkroom account that you can purchase print from. However, if you want to collect any of my other works, the print is going to come from me, and it's going to have a certificate of authentication that comes with it. Go check out my website, kboateng.com. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Recently, I've been posting consistently, and I've seen that the views and the subscriber count is going up. So I really do appreciate all of that. Let's keep watching these videos, liking and subscribing to the channel if you enjoy what I'm doing here. Have a good day. Bye bye.